Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and today we are doing an absolutely massive data card opening. As you can see with my ally points, I have almost 80,000 ally points saved up. Didn't realize getting that high. I just kind of did the daily open up one of these and get the free ally points and that, but I just hadn't opened any. I hadn't realized I got into almost 80,000, which is kind of ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and open up, or use all my ally points and open up a crap ton of these Bronzium Data Cards. I think when I calculated around 320 of these things, because 80 I believe is 320 of these. As you can see, I'm just short, but between all of the free, it's going to get at least 2 free ones, I think, out of this. So we're going to have about 320 of these to open. So I'm not going to waste any time because this is going to take a while. Unfortunately, you can only open these things one at a time, which is going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to try. I'm just going to get going. I'm expecting a lot of gear. A lot of this stuff is just gonna I'm just gonna go back for a second. We've got one piece of gear, but a lot of this stuff, it's just gonna be a mix of gear. Maybe we'll get some character shards. That would be nice. Those are gonna be hard to get. But you know what? One thing the only time I've ever pulled a character out of here, it's been like a 1-star character, like one of these guys here at the end. I don't think I've actually ever pulled a higher ranked character than that, and they say you can possibly get upwards of a 4-star character. So maybe because we have so many, we're opening over 300 of these, maybe we'll pull one today. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna go. Good. Okay, we got a Boba Fett shard. That's a better start. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start opening these. Try and talk through it. But there is gonna be a lot of this. Again, unfortunately, we can only open these one at a time. So I wish you could. I wish there was like. This is a game where I wish they had like an option of open like 10 at a time or something. That would save so much more time and that. But I mean, I can't complain. We're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff today. A bunch of gear. Part of me was thinking about waiting, when I realized where I was, part of me was thinking about waiting to 100,000 ally points, but then it's just kind of like, you know, it's way too much. It's enough as it is. So we're just going to do this. It says 19 minutes before I get my next free one. I'm not going to be surprised if I reach that. I mean, if you're watching the video and you just look at the time, you can already see if it's over 19 minutes, then yeah, definitely we got another free one. But we'll see what happens. One thing though, I should mention this. Lately, I have been having actually a little bit of trouble with my recorder, or my recording app and that. So there have been times where it will crash partway through a recording. I've tried to actually get some videos out the last couple days, but it keeps crashing on me. So if this does crash partway through, it's hard to, you know, continue off of this because I've already opened a bunch already. But so if this is a shorter video, that's likely because it possibly did crash, and I do want to upload all of it, so this may end up, I hope I can get through it all, but if I need to, it may get uploaded in a couple of parts. I hope not. I really hope it doesn't, but I mean, worst case scenario that does happen, that's what I'll do. I'm watching carefully to make sure that, like, the moment it does go, I will stop, hit record again, and continue from there. But I hope I fixed it. I've been trying to tweak it a little bit, or trying to get things going again, so hopefully it doesn't do that on me again. But, I mean, again, that's worst case scenario. But right now, we're going through fine. Lots of gear. We've gotten, I think, 2 shards, 1 for Magna Guard, and 1 for Boba Fett. No characters yet. Hoping we can at least pull a couple out of here. Like, I mean, that should be like a minimum, even if they're just some 1-star. Oh, there's one character. There's a 2-star character. I think that's the first 2-star pulled out of here. 25 shards, that's not too bad. That's getting, this is big, right? Yeah, towards a 6-star, or sorry, yeah, 6-star. It's 7 stars in this game. So, 1 character, that's good. Hopefully we can pull at least a couple more out of here before the end. But yeah, just a bunch of gear today. Hopefully I'm getting some stuff, because some of my guys are getting, I'm trying to get them up to higher tiered gear, or higher tier gear levels, or yeah, higher gear tiers, or whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm trying to work on right now, and a few of my guys need some stuff that hopefully I can try to pull out of here. Other than that, I know I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of basic stuff and that, and a bunch of training droids. It looks like, I mean, I already have a few thousand saved up. Like, this is a game I just play casually and that, and I get into times where it's like I don't play seriously for a while, like I'll just do the daily check-in in that, and stuff just adds up really fast in this game. So that's one thing I've noticed. Like even if you just spend, like for me, like there's been times where like, you know, like right now I'm kind of more focusing on Contest of Champions out of any game. But you know, this is a game where it's like, you know, you leave it for a couple weeks, you just kind of do your daily login over a couple weeks, and you could really save up some stuff pretty quickly. So I mean, yeah, I mean, like, for me, that's a good thing, because then I can kind of make bigger, instead of, like, slowly working on things and maybe feel like I'm always short on stuff, I can, when I come back, I can kind of take big leaps with my characters, rank them, or, level them up a lot, and, put a bunch of gear into them, and make them, that much more powerful a lot quicker. But, what are we at now? We're at about 70,000, I think, ally points left. Ooh, another shard for Jedi Council. Yeah, just over 70,000 ally points. So we've not even gotten 10,000, or gone through 10,000 yet. Oh, another shard. Which one's this? Tap on here. Rebel. Oh, I don't have him, so, I mean, that's a nice one. I think he's one I was trying to get there for a while, and then I forgot to go back and get him, so, because I think he's available, I think it's, oh shoot, what's the name of the quest? Oh, I'm gonna forget. I think there's a quest where it's like he's one of the rewards. Ooh, we got a shard for Plo Koon. I think it's just one shard there, yeah. But we already have him. Actually, I don't think I've leveled him up. I think he's still a level 1. Oh, another shard for IG88? No, not IG88. Oh, geez, I am blanking on stuff today. Ooh, tier 6. That's an awesome one there. That was an assassin droid. That's the word I'm looking for. Another tier 1 there. Feels like it's getting slower. I don't know if it's just me. I'm just gonna try and go through this a lot faster, because again, I don't want this to be like an hour-long video. You know, 20 minutes. Hey, I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, another Hoth Trooper shard there, or fragment shard. My games I get mixed up. I think this game is fragments. I think no, it's shard. No, this is the shards. Other games are fragments. I think. I don't know. I get mixed up on that so many times. Like, it's weird. Like, I have a couple games that are fragments, a couple games that are shards. It's like, why can't you just all pick one and just be universal? Well, hopefully in the end you know what I'm talking about at least. But geez, okay, we're at 67,000 to go. 67,000 left. A Tebow shard there. I do have him. Yeah, okay, there we go. He comes into color there. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have him. Another one of those. Those ones are actually they're more difficult to get, so those ones are actually good to pull all those. But there's a lot of these where it's like I have like over 100 of some of this stuff, and I'm just gonna get like, you know, like 20 more of them. So that may not be too great, but you know, when it comes to like individual pieces of gear and that, there are some that it's kind of like, okay, you know, those are more characters use them, so, you know, it's good to get those. There's some pieces where it's like, I'm not exactly sure if it's a good piece or not, so there's probably not going to be anywhere I'm be like, oh yes, you know, I got one of those. Because there's still the gear, like, some of it, I'm still not 100% sure, I don't 100% understand all the gear yet. Do we have the Stormtrooper? I thought we did, yeah, okay, that's the Stormtrooper, so another shard for him. But yeah, there's still some, like, I don't know, all the stats stuff. There's still some of that. Again, this is a game, like I said, I just play casually, so there's still some of that stuff that I don't understand fully, and that I'm not a serious player and all that. But so there's no like specific pieces, you know, of gear where it's like I'll freak out if I get it or not. But for me, I'm hoping to at least pull like one. Like, we pulled one pretty early. We pulled a Biggs Darklighter, I think is his last name. Darklighter? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his last name. Pulled one character, it was a 2-star. Usually I just pull 1-stars out of these. So that was definitely a better, because it was a 2-star. I mean, 2-stars, I'm usually never happy about a 2-star, at least in most games. But hopefully we can pull another character. Like I said, I never pulled like a 3 or a 4-star, and it says you can possibly pull a 3 or a 4-star. So that would be, you know, that would be awesome. There's actually a couple of the 3 and 4 stars that they list in here that I don't think I have. Like, I saw I think it's Old Daka. She's in here, and I believe also Barriss Ophi is there's a slim chance to get her as well, and I don't have those two. Barriss is actually one that I would say is a pretty powerful character, and I would like to get her. So if I can pull her, that would be absolutely amazing, but we're just chugging along. Like, this is not like a super exciting video, you know, like you might, I don't know, if you skip a few seconds ahead, if I'm excited about something, that maybe means I got something good, but other than that, it's just a bunch of gear. And yeah, this is gonna take, I'm not even sure how long it's been. I'm just hitting buttons over and over again and just talking. I have no idea what else to do at the moment. Part of me was like, maybe I should have done this in parts, but I'm just gonna say, heck with it, we're just gonna open it all. And again, I wish there was like an open 10 at a time button. Like, you know, I would think like they would have that option. They have like for some like the Chrome cards, you know, you can buy packs of 8 or something, it opens all at once. Those packs of 8, I would rather spin them one at a time like this, and then instead of, you know, popping them all open at once. Whereas this, I wish I could just pop them all open at once. I keep forgetting to hit skip there. I wish I could pop these all open at once, and or just in groups of 10. Oh, got another shard there for Ewok Elder. No, I'm trying to remember. Is he the daily login for July? No, it's Chief Chirpa. He's the daily login. So it's not the Ewok Elder. It's Chief Chirpa who's the daily for July. I don't think I have him. I'm not sure. There's so many characters in this game. There's some of them I keep forgetting that I have them. Like I said, I've actually got quite a few that are at like the bottom of my roster. They're all just like level 1s and maybe a couple level 2s because I just wanted to put some gear into them, so I leveled them up to level 2 to get them to at least or fill out their first tier gear and that. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch down there. I'm actually not sure what a lot of them do, just because I haven't used them. Another shard there of the this Clone Sergeant. I think it's him. He's like the first character you get in the game, so you know, nothing. He's not. I don't know. He's alright. He looks cool. Like he was fun to get to have right off the bat. But after that, I'd say he becomes, I'd say, pretty obsolete. A lot of characters. Like for me, I love using my Darth Maul. I love him. He is awesome. I like using Lando Calrissian as well. There's some other characters up there. I mean, Boba Fett is fun to use. He's not on my top team, but he's in like the top dozen or so characters that I have, and he's a lot of fun to use. Ooh, a Luminara Unduli shard. Don't have her. She's another one that I would like to get. Her and Barris. They're Master and Padawan, and they're two that I would like to get. Another big shard there. So that's 2 shards in a row. That's not too bad. But yeah, Luminara Unduli, would like to get her. They're both two, like when I get do like the ally, or like when you get to choose an ally to bring into battle. They're two usually, if I see them, I'll take them. I know Luminara can heal for sure. Pretty sure Barris can heal as well, but overall they're both pretty powerful attackers when you get them up to higher levels, of course. Another shard there, Jedi Knight Guardian. I didn't remember the name of that character, but Jedi Knight Guardian, she's another character you can get pretty early, and one I don't use too much anymore. Getting lots of training droids, this will add up pretty quickly here, but tons and tons and tons of gear today. But yeah, it's like I said earlier, originally I thought about going to 100k, but then it's like, you know what, no, this is going to take a long time. I'm already getting impatient on this. Like, I'm really wishing there was like an open 10 at a time. Ooh, another character. Yeah, the Magna Guard. We got another, 25 for him. So he's actually just short of a rank up. So I might actually try to get the last few shards for him. If I could get 4 more for him out of here, that would be awesome. If not, I believe there is some battles I can go through, or quests that I can go through to get what I need for him. So that is, I'd say that's alright. So we pulled 2 characters. I believe he was actually also a 2-star. I believe when I was going through the characters at the very beginning there, on the roll or whatever you want to call it, I believe he was a 2-star. So that's 2 characters we've pulled, about 30-40k apart. So looks like we may be lined up to pull at least one other one. It would be awesome if we could pull 2 more, and if so, let one of them be a 3-star or a 4-star. A new character, I mean, that's about like, that is like the golden or like platinum level pull that you can get, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we're pulling 300, so we at least get something really good out of here, I would think. If you're not, it's not like you're gonna, if you're maybe by fluke, if you open like 2 or something like that, if you get like a 4-star character, I'd say you're damn lucky. But we got another character. Yeah, another one for the Clone Sergeant, I believe he is named. 1 second. Name. I'm not gonna say. So we got 3 characters there. Got another 25 fragments for him. But I'm trying to, yeah. If you manage to pull, if you like pull like a 4-star character in that, on like when you open like 2 of these, that's pretty lucky. But I would think if you open up like a bunch like this, you would at least have a pretty good shot at getting a 4-star. If anybody actually, I want to ask this: if anybody has gotten a 4-star out of these Bronzium Data Cards, please let me know. I would love to hear that at least somebody has gotten it. Give me hope that, you know, maybe one day I will pull something out of here. But, yeah, we've pulled 3 characters so far. I think they're all 2 stars. Maybe one, maybe I think they're all 2 stars. Yeah, I think the clone... or Clone Sergeant. I think it is Clone Sergeant. I think he was also ranked at a 2-star as well. I think you get him as a 1-star, but I think the pull here by the 25 shards in that, I think he was a 2-star. I think the 1-stars were like Snowtrooper, Royal Guard, and I think it was like an Ewok and someone else. Were the only 1-stars that you get out of here. So we pulled 3 characters, not too bad. I mean, you know, again, you can always ask for more. Another T-bow fragment there. But still looking for, hopefully, another character. Again, we actually pulled that 3rd character there pretty quickly. So maybe that still means we're in line for another one, maybe another 2. That would be, right now, I'd say best case scenario. Still looking for like a 3-star or a 4-star, even if it's like a guy that I've got, like a duplicate of any like the 3 or 4 stars that I've got, that would mean some pretty awesome or number of fragments for the characters. So that would be awesome. I'm seeing some, I'd say, our higher tiered gear coming in now, which is awesome. Again, like I said before, you know, I don't know if there's any pieces that I should be super excited about getting, if they're super rare or that, but a lot of this I probably won't know that I'll need it until later on down the line. But Poggle the Lesser Shard there, I don't think I have Poggle. I'm not sure. Ooh, I'm a Gun Die. Don't have him. He's actually one that I really, really want. He was only ever in 1 episode of the Clone Wars, but that episode was awesome. Well, I mean, the episode, it was kind of 50-50. It was half diplomatic and Jar Jar being Jar Jar, and then the other half was just absolutely awesome battles. Like, some of the best battles, I think, in the series, in my opinion. Like, that episode I absolutely love for, like, the final battle with him and his captain when they end up perishing, unfortunately. Okay, we got another shard for him. 3 more to get him to rank 4, or get him up to 4-star. But yeah, him and his captain, like their last stand, or whatever you want to call it, that I think is one of my favorite battles in like the Clone Wars series. But yeah, unfortunately, he perishes. The one thing I remember reading, you know, as you can see, his name is I'm a Gun Die. It was something like they just kind of did his name like I'm a gonna die. I think, of course, by the the speech or whatever you want to call it, the improper English there, kind of like Jar Jar, you know, like when he says I'm a gonna die. I'm guessing that's exactly how they got his name there. They just took out a couple vowels, but he's a cool character. In game, he's actually he's pretty powerful. He was a earlier character. Or a character, he's been around for a while, and he was one that whenever I saw somebody have him, I would always pick him to join in my team as an ally in that, because he was pretty powerful, and he's one, you know, I'm just kind of surprised that I haven't gotten him. I think right now the only way that you can get him, oh, there's another one for him, that's awesome. I think the only way you can get him is, I think it's through like the team store and that, and right now my team is just me, so I haven't exactly been able to get anything for him, unfortunately, but hopefully one day we will get him. He's one that I would just be happy to get. He's just a character that I like, and yeah, we got, was that tier 7 there, or Mach 7? That's pretty awesome. It's probably the highest one I've seen in a while. We get a lot of these Mark 1s, or Mach 1s, so they're all pretty common. But where are we at now? I've just been kind of rambling on. 41,000. We're getting there. We've gone through almost, yeah, just short of 40,000 ally points. I'm wondering if I've got the free one soon. My guess, I've probably already got it. I don't know how long I've been talking for, to be honest. Just kind of getting in the zone, talking, and hitting the same 2 buttons over and over and over again. Part of me is debating right now. I'm just kind of thinking, on the end, I have enough for a 8-pack, or a chromium, 8 chromium pack, or sorry, an 8-pack of chromium cards. That's the I'm looking for. I do have enough to get one of those, so I'm debating, do I open it in this video, or do I save that for a separate video? Ooh, there's another character. Ewok Elder. Oh, we actually didn't have that guy, so I thought we did, but I guess we didn't. So we actually pulled a new character, 2-star only. I mean, from that's not too great. The Ewoks, they're okay, but the fact that we got a new character, that's actually not too bad. So we pulled 4 characters so far, I think. I lost track. It's either 4 or 5. Like I said, I've just kind of gotten zoned in and just hitting the same buttons over again. But so we got 1 new character. That's awesome. We've pulled a few shards for him already, I think. So we are getting pretty close to him. But to actually pull him, that's pretty cool. Though I'm sure he's going to stay at like level 1 for a long time. You know, maybe he'll get up to level 2. I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of take them to level 2 so I can just kind of fill out the first gear tier. And other than that, I just kind of don't touch the characters unless they're one that's like specifically good. Like when I got General Grievous a few weeks ago, I leveled him up pretty quickly there. I don't think I've actually used him yet. I have him leveled up. He's just kind of sitting there ready. Ooh, an old Daka shard. For a second that got me excited. I thought it was the character, but we don't have her. We could possibly pull her. Still got tons and tons of ally points to go through. Still 37,000 to go through. So there's still a chance. I'd still say by the rate now that the characters are coming, we're getting them a bit quicker now. I'd still say we got a chance to pull at least 1 more. I'd say maybe 2, 3 if we're really lucky. You know, I mean, again, we're already pulling them faster than I thought we would. So, yeah, maybe still got a chance at maybe another 2. Again, 3 if we're lucky, but we're still going here. Lots of training droids popping up now, so that's good. Of course, you always need those to get your guys a little bit more powerful. Another shard for the Ewok Elder, but now we do have him, so don't need, I said don't really need any more of him. Like I said, I'm probably not going to use him very much. Like, you really, in this game, unfortunately, like, you know, like in games like Contest of Champions, that you need like your secondary team, you know, for like Alliance Wars and stuff like that, and Alliance Quests, if you're doing multiple events at once, and that, you know, you need a few guys up there. But this is one game that, at least for me, like playing by myself, like I don't really do a whole bunch of team stuff. So at least if you're just playing this on your own, you really just need like a good solid top 5, and other than that, it doesn't really matter what the rest of your team is like. So yeah, he'd probably be stuck down at level 1 for a while. Another Tebow, he's actually quite common. We've gotten quite a few shards for him, or at least pulled him quite a few times. I don't think I had any shards in him before, so we've at least pulled him like 6 or 7 times. I think he's at 6 shards now. It's probably 6 times we've pulled him, or at least pulled a shard for him. Lots of credits. Lots of gear, lots of training droids, quite a few shards, which I'm pretty happy about, and 3 or 4 or 5 characters, 1 new one, which I'm not talking about at all. I mean, I mean, anytime you get, if you can get a new character out of the Bronzium Data Cards, that's pretty cool. 1 shard for Count Dooku. He's up there on my team. He's not like one of the super high guys, but he's not in the pack. He's mid-high, or high-mid, if that makes sense. He's kind of in the middle of my roster in that, but he's more higher than most, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does make sense when I say, like, high-mid. He's one that I think he was actually on my top team for a little while there, but he's dropped a few below there. Yeah, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not entirely exactly sure where he is, but I'm getting impatient now. I've been doing this for way too long. We still got 30,000 to go. Jeez. Really wishing I'd maybe broken this up, but I've made the thumbnail for this already. I've got some stuff ready for this video for the 300 opening, so we gotta do it. Still looking to pull 1 more character. Hopefully, at least I hope. Again, still looking for like a 3 or a 4 star. That'd be awesome. We pulled all 2 stars so far, which I mean is not bad, but still looking for something maybe a little higher tier. Maybe looking for like some higher ranking or higher ranked character shards. Like we got 1 old Daka. I'd like to get a few more of her. She's kind of just a pain to fight against. I believe she can revive some people, and I think she only has like 1 or 2 attacks, but she can do some decent damage. She's just a pain to fight against. So, I mean, she would be alright to have. You get her as a 4-star though, right off the bat, so she's a little bit harder to get. I think it's 80 to get a 4-star. Shoot, I forget. Like I said, I casually play this game. There was a while there where I was trying to play seriously, but then it's just kind of got to, there's only so much you can do, so I just kind of hang back, do my daily stuff. Under 30k now. Still going. I think we're gonna have, I'm not even sure how many more we're gonna have. Got about 100 or just over. I think we've opened up about 200. I think it is. Yeah, over 200. I think it's at 25,000. We'll have 100 left to go. So we got about 110 to go, I think. So yeah, we've opened up about 210 so far, if my math is right. It's summer break right now, so I'm not in school. I don't have math until September, so I can go dumb. But I guess, I don't know, I can talk about this. Going into school next year, it is grad year. I'm going into grade 12 next year, so that I am excited about. I'm just looking for stuff to talk about right now, but going into grade 12 next year, I'm pretty excited about that. For me, first semester actually next year is going to be a lot of fun. All I have is pre-calculus and then a whole bunch of electives, which is all like art classes, digital arts, and then like a performing arts class, which I am super excited for. It's a bit of everything. Unfortunately, at my school, some of my favorite classes got cut. But what they've done is they've kind of taken because between all the classes, there was actually enough people to form a class. They've kind of mushed the classes all together into one class. So it's like a mix of theater, music, and video production. So because they all kind of go together, it kind of made sense to stick them together. So I am super excited for that class. However, with my first semester being pretty easy, my second semester is going to be pretty busy. I've got English, calculus, chemistry, and a robotics class as well. So it's going to be a pretty busy semester for me. But I mean, towards the end of that's when a lot of the fun stuff happens. Like around my school, they start doing a lot of grad events and that. So I am pretty excited for next year overall. Actually, this past year, a bunch of my friends did graduate, so that's kind of sad. A bunch of them aren't going to be there next year. Like, I've already seen them a few times over the summer, and plan to see them quite a few more times over the summer, but a good chunk of my friends did graduate. So next year, it's going to be, I would say, a little bit lonely, but I still got some friends at school that we're going to try to make grade 12 as fun as possible. But yeah, at least so that's where I'm right now. I'm pretty excited about that. But what I'm going to do afterwards, I don't quite know, actually. Kind of looking to do my class. A lot of my classes kind of revolve around film, so I'm kind of looking to go into film and that. I mean, right now, actually, for me, Dream Job, there's I don't know, you may have heard of them, or you may or may not have heard of them. There's a channel up there called Rooster Teeth, and they have a, they're kind of a group of channels. There's like the main channel, which is Rooster Teeth, and then there's kind of all the branch channels that are under the Rooster Teeth company name, and I think it would be really cool to work for them. They're a film production company. They don't only do YouTube stuff, but they do other stuff as well in film. They actually have their own movie, and they're working on the sequel to their own movie, which is pretty awesome. But I think it would be awesome to work for them. Other than that, though, there's lots of, like, film right now is pretty big, so I think I would be pretty safe. I don't want to say safe going into it, but I'd say with my skills, and I'm like a straight A student kind of guy, so I got the grades to back it up. So I'd say, I don't want to say I should be pretty good going into the film, but I think it would be a thing where I could definitely succeed in, so I am excited for that. I know this is completely off topic and nothing to do with the game, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with my life, considering the fact that I'll be done this time next year. I will be done school, or I'll be done my high school, and probably going into post-secondary. I don't know about right away. Oh, Boba Fett shard, that's good. I don't know about right away. Part of me wants to take at least a little bit of a break from the school system and that, but we'll see what happens. You know, maybe get to go visit some places before I start going back to school. I mean, that'd be nice, you know, can earn some money and maybe do some traveling while I'm at it. I don't know, I gotta figure that out. Right now my game is frozen, that's not good. There we go, come on, load. Work R2-D2. For whatever reason, whenever I see that, I think of R2-D2. There we go. So those are always the control panels he works at. But, yeah, I think a career in film would be pretty awesome. I don't think I would be like an on-camera person, Like, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, if I already do, like, stuff with, like, Rooster Teeth and that, yeah, I think it would be awesome to do on-camera stuff, but if, like, being in, like, a movie or that, I don't think that's quite for me. I like to do kind of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I love the camera work, I love editing, and all that kind of stuff. So, I think that kind of stuff would be more for me, but, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, still going. What are we at? 15,000. So we got, oh boy, my math gotta work with me now. About 40. I want to say 45 to go. No, yeah, about 45 to go. Of these, still working out. Still looking to pull another character. We've pulled a few shards out, and still looking. I want to get at least one more character before we finish here. But I actually don't know how long this is going on. Like, I'm expecting this is gonna be a long video, probably getting close. I want to say close to half an hour, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised because, unfortunately, this is a really slow process. Like, again, maybe if there's someone who works at or on the Star Wars Galaxy of Hero game. Oh, got another old DACA shard. That's good. Add a like open in group of 10 or like 5 or 10 button, please. Like, seriously, this could have been like a 5-10 minute video, whereas now it's more like a half-hour video because you can only open these things one at a time. And there are people who probably do save up to stuff like that. So, again, add like a ×10 button or ×5 at least. You know, make this go a little quicker. Anything will help. Like, seriously, this is. I'm now actually getting impatient. I really want to finish this up because I've got other stuff I gotta do. So can we pick this up? Come on. I mean, commentary, I'm probably sucking right now. Probably not the best commentary, but we're just gonna keep going. We're almost there. Got about, what are we at? Oh, we got a Mace Windu shard. Got him already, so nothing new there. Come on, you. Yeah, I was thinking when I said about 45 to go, I think my math is completely off. I don't know. What would it be at? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I'm at right now. I'm just, ooh, we pulled a character. So we got one other one. There's a 1-star character. Yeah, 1-star snow trooper. So 3 more to get him up. So I'm actually quite close on a few characters for rank up. So maybe after I do this video, after I'm done recording and that, I'll go and get those characters up to rank up. Another Tebow one. Like, I think all 7 of those shards that we have, I think those I've all pulled today. If I did have any before, I think I only had like 1 shard of him before. So, if I had any before. So, we've pulled him quite a bit. Don't really care for him. I don't actually like him in the movie. I read something about him. I have a book somewhere. It's in my room here somewhere. There's a book that has about different characters, and with him, I think he was trying to read something about he was trying to mislead Chief Trooper. He was the one who tried to. I think he was the one who was trying to convince basically the rest of the Ewoks not to trust Luke and the rebels and that, and tried to get them eaten. I think he was the one who tried to get them eaten because he was kind of like the I don't want to say witch doctor, but he was kind of like the spiritual leader or whatever of the Ewoks and that. He I don't know. I guess does priest makes. I'm not sure. I forget exactly what his title was, but he's kind of like that. He's kind of like the shaman, not the shaman, but you know, like there's Chief Trooper, and he was kind of like number 2 out of the Ewoks, I think it was, and he tried to mess them over, and then he just kind of got kicked out and was never seen again. I'm pretty sure that was for Tebow. Now thinking of it, there might have been another guy, but I'm pretty darn sure it was Tebow. It's Tebow that I'm talking about, but yeah, in game I don't really like him. Under 8,000, almost there. Like, we've got to have at least another free one available right now. I would be shocked if we don't. If this has felt like an eternity to me, and it's been less than 20 minutes. I would be shocked at that, to be quite honest. But yeah, we have to have the one free one. So we got we're gonna open up in total. I think it is 320 of these Bronzium cards. We've pulled, oh boy, 6 or 7 characters, which I mean, that's not too bad. So, I mean, if you look at it, that means at about every 50, yeah, every 53, I think, something like that. Every 53 Bronzium cards, you get a character. Get tons of shards and that, which is not too bad, but at least as far as pulling a full character, it's about every 50 or so. Bronzium Data Cards that you get a character. So I mean, maybe that is correct. Maybe that's something they've set up, I don't know, but no 3 or 4 stars so far. Oh, there's another character. Oh, we got, oh, wow. So we got the Ewok Elder today, and we got enough to rank him up right away. So we actually pulled him twice. So that's not too bad. Pulling a lot of Ewoks. I'm finding that quite common there. So that's another, so I think that's 7 or 8. I forget if, I think it's 7, might be 8. I've lost count. We've opened so many of these, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, so we got a few characters out of here, not too bad. So maybe that odd is maybe more towards every 50 or so of these that you open up, you'll get a character. But again, still no 3 or 4 stars, still have a chance. We've got still a few of these to go. We'll see where we get. There's another shard for Jawa, Dachta, Dathcha. Not sure I pronounced that name, but don't have him yet, so he's one. Another Ewok. The Ewoks and the Jawas, they're common characters in this game, which is kind of surprising, but them I'm not particularly huge fans of. They were kind of based, like, when you started off, I mean, yeah, they were good, they're fine characters to start off with, but once you start getting some of the better characters in that, they just kind of become obsolete in that, so. Lots of training droids. I can't imagine. I want to see how many training droids I have after this. Like, it's gotta be nuts. And like, I wish I could take a look. Or I'm not sure if there's actually a place that you can take a look at for your gear inventory. The only place I seem to be able to find is when I actually want to go and level up or place the gear onto my characters and that. Like, I feel like there was a time where I was able to see all the gear that I have, but I can't remember how I got to that. But about 5 left, 4 or 5 of these things left. We're almost done. I'm actually kind of happy about that. I think I'm going to wrap up this video pretty quick, so I'm going to start saying my stuff to wrap up the video now. So, almost done. 320 Bronzium cards in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a long and painful process. Don't know if I'm ever going to do this again. We'll see. One more, just the free one here, but if you like that video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. At least give it a thumbs up for me sitting through this. No 4-star. So yeah, at least give the video a thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff. We got lots of it coming out all the time, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you've pulled a 4-star or a 3-star character out of these Bronzium cards, let me know. I would love to hear that there was at least a chance of doing it. We pulled a couple 2-stars, pulled a 1-star, so I mean that's not too bad, but we still haven't pulled any of these guys up here. But if you've gotten any, let me know in the comments below. And last but not least, you can check us out on Facebook at Mr. Smiley Co. right there in the bottom right corner of your screen. As for this video, that is it. I am done. Wait, it's gonna throw us on an odd number. Yep, okay, not 320, 321 data cards. 321 Bronzium data cards. I mean, ending off on a Friday, that's not too bad. I thought the game almost crashed on me. Alrighty, so there we go. Once again, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm done. I need a break. I'm gonna end this video now. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.